Welcome back to the Elly Show.
Welcome back to the Elly Show.
Yes. Thank you, yo. Y'all see our special guest? I told y'all.
I'm Elly.
Back. Yeah, that's Elly. I'm Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Yo, man, it's so awesome to see you, man.
Yo, thank you, brother.
And thank you
Appreciate
for being
that.
on the show, man.
Oh, no doubt,
I wanted to say we all grew up on you, yo. So it's an honor to have you here.
Dig it.
First and
Appreciate
foremost,
that.
yo.
Appreciate that.
And you here at the Malcolm X Festival with us, yo.
Yes, man.
Like, how is this experience? What's
Man,
this like, man?
I've been trying to come like for the last 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. So when M. Shahidi asked me to come and perform, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta come.
Yes.
I gotta.
You and Dash, y'all been doing music together for a while now?
Yeah, man.
That's my dude, man.
Dash and we started like. Well, I first met Dash a couple years ago. We was playing with Russell Gunn.
Yeah.
At
Russell Gunn.
Yeah, at the Hammond House. They were doing a Royal Crunk Orchestra.
I think he got something coming up now, Russell Gunn. I think some type of event. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so that's when I first met Dash, and then like back in December 2021, he was doing they were doing this Tribe Called Quest tribute show.
Okay, yeah.
And I knew Kyrie, the MD bass player. And we just started talking, and they invited me to come and do a couple of joints.
Yeah.
And ever since then, that was December 2021. We've been rocking literally every month.
Yeah.
Since December 2021, we've been rocking either the Tribe Called Quest gig.
Yeah.
Me playing with Dashill's band,
or
Dashill playing, in my band.
With your band, yeah.
But
you have your own band?
I have my own band. Yeah, that's what we just played tonight. We just played today.
What's the name of your band?
Miles Long.
Say it again.
Miles Long.
Miles Long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you go to if you go to like streaming sites and you type in my name, just Malcolm-Jamal Warner, you'll find like a bunch of collaborations and features.
Yeah.
But in terms of like my music and my 4 albums, you have to type in Malcolm-Jamal Warner's Miles Long.
Wow.
And then all of my material.
Okay. So you have 4 albums out now?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You've been doing so aside from acting, you've always been doing music.
I've been doing music. I started doing music. I started doing music late. I was doing music. I started doing music when I was about 26.
Okay.
But I was always doing poetry. Like I was a poet
you did
before I was
a piece up there, yo. That was hard.
Yeah,
yo.
thank you, man.
That was tough, yo. Like I didn't know you even on that level, yo.
Yeah, that's my like. So I like to make the differentiation that I'm not a celebrity who likes to do poetry.
Right.
I'm a poet.
Right.
Like my dad went to Lincoln with Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson.
Really?
And my dad went to Lincoln because Langston went to Lincoln.
Wow.
So I came out of the womb listening to Gil and Last Poets, and really, it's safe to say that I was a poet before I was an actor.
Wow, yo, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's
wow. We would have never known that, yo. Yeah. That's dope.
So my last album is called Hiding in Plain View.
Hiding in Plain View.
And that's kind of what I do. Like the music side, it's like I'm right here. I'm hiding. But that album, actually, I dropped that last album in September, and it was got nominated for Grammys this past season. So it's like, thank you. And then I have a joint with Robert Glasper.
Yeah, Robert Glasper. We love Robert Glasper.
In 2015, I won a Grammy with them, with Robert and Layla.
Yeah.
For he did a version of Jesus, Children of America.
Okay.
And Layla, sings, and I do a piece that I wrote in tribute to the kids from Sandy Hook Elementary.
Okay. Wow.
So the poetry is like it may be new for some of your viewers, may not be new for some of your viewers.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. But it's it's a big part of what I do.
Right.
It's a big part of my life outside of the acting.
Have you ever had any shows dedicated to your poetry? Like,
this is you missed our show today.
No. I mean, like as far as like shows, like TV shows or
TV shows. No, like I used to host. The first version of Lyric Cafe.
Okay, was that poetry based?
Yeah. That was back in like 2000. I want to say like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
And
where was that? Like, was it in New York?
That was on BET. We did that one. We did that in LA.
Okay, in LA.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I didn't never catch that, yo. It's dope.
I've been around a long time. Yeah. I don't look like it, but I've been around a long time.
Age well, yo, because I know I'm little watching you, like, yo. But to see you here now is amazing.
Yeah, man.
It's really amazing, yo. And I know everybody out is thankful for the music you did, because I watched you, yo. So you're awesome. You know what I mean? Do you play different instruments?
Well, I'm a bass player.
You're a bass player.
And then I started studying trumpet about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this was, so playing trumpet with Dash up here was like the first time. Second time, we did it during a Tribe show one time. But this is the longest I've lasted on a horn with Dash.
That's dope, yo. That's dope, yo.
Yeah, but Dash is, you know, I
Dash is
don't
amazing.
have to tell you, Dash is amazing.
You don't, because he's amazing.
That brother is he is a vibe unto himself.
Yes, he is.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's one of those people that's just good people.
Yeah.
Right? And I like being around good people because good people make you want to continue being a good person. Yeah. Especially because sometimes you go through life and, you know, it's so much, you know, BS around that sometimes you wonder, like, is it even worth being a good person? Like, who even cares about a good person? So then when you interface with other people who are good people, you go, oh, this is, okay,
Absolutely.
You know, so I always say, those of us who have the light, right? It's our responsibility to let our light shine so we can serve as a beacon for other good people who have a light.
Right.
So they realize that they're not by themselves.
Right.
You know?
Right. Don't have to feel ashamed.
Yeah, or alone. Like, because often what we do, like Nelson Mandela talked about how we tend to dim our light to make other people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So when we see other people who they let their light shine bright, you know, as all get out, it's inspiring. Even for me, you know, to like, I gotta. Let me turn that light up a little bit. I dimmed it a little bit for these knuckleheads over here. Let me turn that joint back up and just shine.
So what's your inspiration like? Like, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Life. To be honest.
No doubt.
You know, the one of the things about being an artist, whatever the field is, to be a good artist, you have to be aware.
Okay.
Like, you have to observe. You have to, like, if you're a painter, you know, like, you know, the way painters look at trees, you know, and look at this bark, and, you know, so you gotta pay attention.
Right.
So for me, in my art, especially as an actor, you know, I'm always paying attention, just always drawing. So it's a constant, like for me, day-to-day life is a constant inspiration. And I've got an uber amazing wife and daughter.
That's awesome.
That just is like what goes on inside my unit, inside my four walls, is so incredibly awesome and beautiful that everything else is icing on the cake.
Right. I hear that.
Like whatever the day is. I know what I'm coming home to. And it's like, you know, even when, you know, you got peaks and valleys, right? And when you know, when days are low and not as high vibrational, you know, I come home and just reset.
That's it.
With my wife and daughter, man.
Yo, y'all make some noise for that, yo.
Word.
That's real, yo.
I would take that. I would take that.
That's real.
Yeah, man. It's when you can find like the person who you know, you're a vibrational match with. And I've been in, you know, I've spent more of my adult years in long-term relationships than I haven't.
Okay.
Right? I never really thought about marriage and family. But then, you know, I used to always talk to people who'd been together for a long time. And they say, when you know, you know.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. That sounds conceptually cool. But then when I met my wife, I was like, that's what they're talking about. When you know, you know. You just know.
Right. That's real. How long y'all been together now?
We've been together 7.5 years, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I feel very few days go by that I don't give thanks for having waited. You know, so I spent a lot of my life in long-term relationships, and I met my wife at 45, and my daughter at 46.
Wow.
But waiting
That's awesome,
is the best thing I could have possibly done.
Really?
Yeah. So, fellas,
tell them.
Yo,
Please.
Do not get pressured. Right. Be responsible. Do not start a family unless you know you are absolutely ready. Because it's the only way you can be an effective husband and father. Yeah. You got to be ready. Yeah. You know. So I give thanks. Like I give thanks that I'm winning.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, yo. So how do you juggle that? How you like with work, being an actor? You still doing acting as well, and doing your music and family. Yeah. Is that any complications or is it a harmony?
It's a not complication. It's a constant juggling.
Constant juggling. Yeah.
Constant balancing act. And
balance. Okay.
Some days I'm more graceful with it. Than others. Yeah. And some days I just suck. Yeah. But also, you know, me and my family, and sometimes my wife even has to, you know, remind me that, you know, my art is just as important as my family and my career. So sometimes I kind of get down on myself, and she's like, you know,
she picks you up.
She's like, yo, you know, that's what you do. Yeah. You know, so she's very supportive.
That's awesome. Support is important.
And also helps me, you know, sometimes it keeps me in check when I'm not balancing so well.
Right. That's
you know, you know, in a loving way.
Right.
That's important. Right? Ladies, it's important. And fellas, it's important to communicate in a loving way.
Yes, yo.
Right? Like whatever you can say that could be, you know, you could be an ass about, there's a way to say it in a loving way. So it can be received in a loving way.
Yeah, my sister gets on me about that, so I'm still working on that too. I think I'm getting better, so yeah.
Life is you're constantly growing.
Yeah, man. So this is awesome, man. So Malcolm X Fest, is this your first year or?
My first year.
Okay.
My first year. And it's important to me because I was named after Malcolm X.
That's right.
I was named after Malcolm X and
you were named after Malcolm X.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So people think like Jamal is my middle name, but Malcolm-Jamal is my first name.
Okay.
And my dad named me after Malcolm X and Ahmad Jamal.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I hit my pops on text. I was like, yo, I'm playing my very first Malcolm X festival.
This is awesome.
Which is odd. Like, I don't know why I've never played a Malcolm X, even been at a Malcolm X festival before. It's like, what? But,
that's awesome. Are you out here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We just finished 6 seasons on my show, The Resident.
Okay, you working on The Resident.
We shot in Conyers.
He's on The Resident, yo. Out there in Conyers. We've been out there. That's awesome.
So we've been here. We just finished 6 seasons. So
okay.
I've been here.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time.
That's what's up, then, yo. That makes some noise for that. He's out here.
I'm in the A. I'm up in the A.
Yes, yo. Goose, man.
Yeah.
What you want to ask him, sir? It's about producer. He's awesome, man. Yes, yo. Right, yo.
Much
for real, man. Yo, anything you want to... Yeah, well, I asked him that. You're going to be at the next Malcolm X Festival,
I hope so.
Okay, yo.
If I'm invited back? Well,
you always invite.
Even if I'm not invited back, I can just still pull up.
You can pull up.
No one's going to tell me I can't pull up.
Yo, you got any new projects you working on? As far as music-wise as well?
Yeah, I just finished, so I dropped Hiding in Plain View in September.
Okay.
And we just finished, like I said, we just finished The Resident. So, you know, we got this writer strike coming up, so I'll have some downtime.
We have our downtime right now. That's what's up, man. Well, yo, it's been a pleasure having you here, man. I hope to see you again, man.
No doubt.
For real, yo.
No doubt,
well, this is our wrap on the Elly Show, man. Malcolm-Jamal, one of y'all make some noise.
This is our wrap on the Elly Show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make some noise for my man Elly. I'll be back.
He'll be back, yo. Thank you, sir.
We keep feeding you the truth.